Hey, you guys. I did, last week, I did my lashes, and they normally last about, 7 to 10 days, and then I usually pull them off and start a new set, just because I feel like after that time there's like eyelashes in my eyelashes. There's usually like eyeshadow and stuff in my lashes, but I got my brows done at the Benefit Brow Bar in Ulta recently, and so when I did, they used like an oil after they waxed my brows, and so I think it affected the gluiness of my hey Nicole, like the gluiness of my lashes. You guys, my words are wild. And so I was just gonna redo them, and since I was redoing them, I know you guys love to get the lash tutorials, so I figured I would do it live again. Just in case you're new. So if you want to get my discount link for the Lashify, just comment lashes, it'll send you the link. So anyways, I figured instead of doing them by myself, I'd pop on and do them. Hey, Sarah. Okay, so this is the stuff that I use. This is the dual-ended Whisper Light Flexible Bond stuff. And I use this stuff that looks like mascara first. And Kelly, let me know if that sends you, you guys, let me know if that sends you the link. I want to make sure it works, please. Okay, so this is what you do. You first, the mascara part of it, you just kind of like put it on just like mascara, right? Good morning from Kansas City, Missouri. Oh my gosh, my friend lives in Missouri. I've never been there, but I'm going there to visit her sometime this year. I'm really excited. She's like, you can stay in my basement. And I'm like, And then she's like, oh, it's a walkout basement. I'm like, when I think of basements, all I think of is like serial killers and kidnappers. Hey, Crystal. So I'm using the Lashify EE Extra Extreme 18 on the biggest ones. No, Lynette, they don't come off when you sleep. Well, me anyways. And one of my makeup customers, she was like, so I'm a rotisserie chicken when I sleep. Y'all, I died laughing when she said that. But she said she's a rotisserie chicken, which means she rolls around all night in her sleep and they don't come off. But mine don't come off either. And I'm a side sleeper, so I sleep like this. And they never come off or anything. If they do, you can just like put them right back on with your glue, but they usually stay on pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with Lashify. They've done really well. Just for like scientific reasons, I have literally used every single brand of lashes, and I always go back to these. They are the sturdiest, most comfortable ones, and I don't know, they're just my favorite. Okay, so there's the mascara side of the bond. That's what I use first. And then I have this little snot sucker looking thing. And then I just like do this. And they stay like they stay tacky a little bit. And so they'll stay tacky for a little while. Says I got an attachment from you automatically. Yay, it worked. Cool. Oh, you guys are all over. That's so cool. Can you reuse the segments? No, you can reuse them. So like whenever you pull them off, all you do is just like you take like a Q-tip and use the remover and just gently wipe them clean, and you just like that, all the glue and eyeshadow and makeup will come off of them, and then you can spray them with alcohol if you want to sanitize them and just reuse them. They really will last a long time. Can we see the glue tube? This is the glue tube. So this is the first part. This is see, it's called Whisper Light Flexible Bond. This is the first part you use. So this is like, I don't know the difference between this black part and the white part. I call this the Elmer's glue. Because it's white, it looks just like Elmer's glue. Don't try to say it doesn't. Yeah, the Lashify link that you get is my link. So that is the discount link. So make sure you use that when you purchase. Hey, Daryl, it's good to see you. Okay, so this is the Elmer's glue side. After I do thank you for listening to the podcast. A new episode drops every Monday. So a new one came out today, and holy crap, it's wild. Okay, so the white stuff, the Elmer's glue stuff, I put just here at the base. So this is where like the spines of the lashes sit. And so you guys, I probably don't do this like the absolute correct way, but it works for me. My lashes stay on, and probably don't get it in your eyeball. But if you do, I promise it doesn't hurt. I mean, maybe if you have like sensitive eyes or something, but like it's fine. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. We really, really appreciate it. If you want the Lashify link, just comment lashes by itself. Just comment lashes, and I'll have it sent to you. The podcast is called The Dating Detectives, and if you yes, the podcast. It's called The Dating Detectives. You can I put it on my stories. You can listen to it on Spotify for free. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can listen to it for free. And we're on Instagram at dating. Is it The Dating Detectives? I think it's just Dating Detectives Podcast or The Dating Detectives Podcast. I don't know, but we're on Instagram and TikTok, so you can follow us there too. Okay, so this is the Lashify white stuff that I call Elmer's glue. And I just kind of do this little number here. They also, Lashify is really cool. They'll give you like support too. Like they'll video chat you one-on-one. But if you want like real girl, like actual, like this is how you really do it like in real life. Like if you want to do it like a normal person, not like a professional, then follow me. But if you want like absolute like scientific Lashify, then they will help you for sure. It's a cool company. They're really nice there, but I don't know. This is like real girl style. Do you know what I mean? Like there's one thing to like watch a professional do something, and then there's another thing to watch just like an everyday person do it. It's more real. Do you know what I mean? As you're blinking, is it getting on your bottom lid? Probably a little bit, but it's not really. It's like tacky, but it's not like sticky. And so just like Elmer's glue, hold on, this one is sticking, see? But it's fine. Like you just pull it apart. But just, I'm snotting. Hold on. Can you reuse the same ones over and over? Yeah. Like you rebuy new sets, but whenever you take off your lashes, you can totally just cleanse them, alcohol, and then they're good to go again. So you can use them probably 4 or 5 times before they start to get a little wimpy, and then you want to replace them. But that's why everyone thinks Lashify is so expensive, but Lashify has the most gossamers. Like they have the most lashes on their gossamers, and you can reuse them. The other brands did not hold up so well upon reusing and washing. So that's why I like these. So you pay a little bit more up front, but they last you longer, and the refill, there's more lashes on there. So I feel like in the long run, it's a better deal. But most people see the initial price and they're like, no, that's more expensive. No, it's not. I promise. No, it's not. Okay, so now that I put on, see how it's starting to dry clear, just like Elmer's glue? Is this gross, you guys? My eyeballs, gross. So this is tacky, kind of like, you know how bug legs are like sticky a little bit tacky? That's how this is. And so it's not concrete, but it will have a pretty good hold for you. So I'm starting with these. These are the EE18. EE is extra extreme. When you get your control kit, it'll look like this, but it'll have a mirror up here, and you can get the classic control kit at a discount with my link. So just comment lashes. But basically, whenever you get it, it'll give you the option for, I think, amplify, which is A, B is bold, and C is curl. And you start there, and then you see like how big or how small like of lashes you want, and then you can explore from there. But I've literally tried every single size and every single style, and these are the ones that I love the best. So EE18, and what you do is you pull out one little gossamer. See how it's on like a little spiny thing? And then you take this little situation, like bug legs. Am I so gross? You know what I mean? Like little bugs, and they got the sticky little legs. So disgusting. I couldn't think of anything else that compares. Anyway, so I take this little wand, and I kind of hold it like this, kind of like a utensil, and you kind of like hold it. And I put this, well, hold on. I'm just separating these apart. I leave the end lashes out because if you put it at the very, very end, it'll kind of like droop down a little bit. So when you put them on, I recommend bringing it in a few lashes, and you just boop right on there. And it'll just like, oh, it's sticking to my thing. It'll just hang on there. So it's not like mashed on there. It's not concrete, but you will get a really good hold, and I promise it'll stay for a while. It's wild. I don't know the magic behind it, but it is. So now I do 18, and now I'm going to do another 18. So I do 18, 18, 17, 16. That's my favorite lash map That's how I like to place them. You can do this however you want. Some people start with really small on the outside and then go big and then go back small. It's really up to you and your eye shape. Hold on. I'm going to put a comment here and pin it. Comment lashes for discount link. That way anybody new popping on can see it. And pin comment. Yay! Okay, so now you just go across and you just go side by side by side by side. Just don't put them on your waterline or else it'll be really uncomfortable. Like you'll feel it. So as long as you're just putting it not on the waterline, you'll be fine. So see how I'm just gonna see right next to it. And then you just go all the way across. So now I did 18, 18. Now I'm going to go in with my 17 and see once the gossamer is done, like this, once this set is all done and you just throw that away and then you need a new size of that. But I will wash the ones that I just took off. I will clean them off and just reuse those. So it's kind of cool and you do get a lot of use out of them. So I think that for a lot of people, that's the issue is that like you want to be able to get the most bang for your buck. And I think that's the way to go. But Lashify does really, they have really good options when it comes to the styles. Hold on, let me find my other 18s. They look giant, but they're really not that big. Like I was terrified of these when I first saw them. See, I just get a bunch and just have a bunch on hand, but glue. Yeah, the glue that I use is the Whisper Light Flexible Bond. One side is like a mascara, one side's like Elmer's glue. I don't put the gossamers back in because they never stay for me. I just use this little doohickey right here. It's a Lashify little container and it separates them. And I just write down with a permanent marker like the sizes and put them in there. But I'm sure you can do it. But they never stay in those things when I try to put them back in. Okay, see how big they look, but they're not that big. What do you wash them with? So when I wash them, I use they have these black, charcoal Q-tips and the white, you know how white Q-tips have the little fuzzies? These don't. And so if they do, then it's black, so you can't really see. But I use where's that stuff? Hold on. This is the Melt Away Remover, and you just take a little bit on your Q-tip, and you just kind of it'll come right off. It's so easy. This would not be for girls who wear glasses. Yeah, you can wear glasses with them and contacts. I think, obviously, if you wear glasses, you probably, like when I put on my glasses, I wear the EE18s, which are pretty long, and they hit my glasses one of my pairs of glasses a little bit. So I imagine if you go, like, you might need to go shorter, but it's not so bad. Like I think it's just preference. Do they hit your glasses? My friend wears 16 and they don't hit her glasses. Okay. Where's my 17s? Hold on, I gotta find my 17s. So I start with the longest ones, which are the 18s, and then I work my way down to, I don't know, 17s? Do you know where the extra ones are? Like the extra sets of gossamers? Are there any 17s in there? I usually do 18, 18, 17, 16, but you can really do whatever you want. You can do the same style all the way across. Are those 18s? 17. Oh, 17s, yeah, perfect. You can do, like, I could do 16 all the way across, or you can really do whatever style you want. Thank you. And you just kind of like, see, these are the 17s. And I just kind of pop it on there right next to it. See, 18, 18, and now I'm going to do a 17. Whoop. And I like that if you put it somewhere you don't want it, or you place it and you're like, I don't like that, you can just pick it up and put it right back on. It's tacky, but it doesn't dry immediately. So if you feel like it's doing bad, like if you're like, oh, I don't like that placement, just take it off and put it right back on. It takes a good like 30 minutes. Like I sit here talking more than anybody in the earth and it doesn't like dry right away. See, I don't like the placement of that one. See how it's a little bit crooked? So you just take it right off and put it right back on. That's why this is good for beginners too, because it's not permanent once you put it on. You can just like replace it. I try to do it in the mirror, but normally I like to look down like this. but I was trying to show you guys. But this is a great way to do it, is if you look down into a mirror. See? Better. Okay. So how long after the glue? Nicole, I usually put the glue on both lashes and then just take my time. Like, the tackiness doesn't change. It just, after about 30 minutes, then they're pretty dry. And then you're good to go. So hold on, now I got to find the 16s that I was using. Okay. So I did 18, 18, 17, 16. How many days can you wear them? Mine are 7 to 10 days. Mine will last longer. But by 7 to 10 days, there's like eyeshadow and shimmer and all that stuff in them. So I like to pull them off. But it's not like they'll last longer. They'll last a long time. Just make sure that whenever you just make sure there's not a lot of oil. Like, they have these, I don't think Lashify still has these, but you can get them anywhere. Oil remover pads. And I just kind of go over my lashes with that first, just to make sure all the oil is off. And then I come just to make sure but when I got my eyebrows done, for instance, they waxed. And so then they used oil afterward. And so that's why I was like, I think a little bit of it got on my lashes. Hold on, I got to look down. Sorry, I'm trying to do it so that y'all can see, but this is the easiest way. So come underneath and just set that on there. See? And it'll just stay. Like, it'll just stick to your lashes just like that. And then when I do this side, then you just mash them with your little masher. And it's really good. Okay, so now we're going to start over with the 18s on the other side. So pull it off. Then take this little bad boy. And I just kind of like you're scooping. That's how it's the one thing that's hard to get used to is how to hold the thing. And so once you get the hang of that, then the rest is pretty easy. So I come in from the edge so I don't put it all the way on that outer lash, because I don't want it to droop. See how even without being on the outer lash, it's like kind of, so I don't want it to do that. And then you can stack them too. So like if you want them even fuller, you can go balls to the wall and like do a whole nother layer underneath if you want. It's really cool. And they're really comfortable. And if you have a special event and you want them really full, so you stack them, then you can take off the stacks. These are the Lashify. This is my favorite. I have literally tried every brand. I promise. Like, due diligence. I'm a private investigator. I believe in science and evidence. So I've tried every single brand. I did the glue first. So I use this. There's a mascara side and an Elmer's glue side. I probably shouldn't call it Elmer's glue, but it's fine. It looks like Elmer's glue. You'll know what I'm talking about. And I just do that and then just go in with my lashes. Okay, so now I'm just I pulled another one off. So EE18, EE18. And then that one's just right next to the other one. And then I do the 17 and the 16. So it's, once you get used to it, like it is user friendly once you get used to it. Like the first time I think it's a little intimidating because you're like, wait, what? And then you're like, oh, okay, I understand. So it's just a matter of like how you hold it. Yes, you can reuse them. It's really easy to just take a black Q-tip. They have the charcoal Q-tips and they're black so it doesn't get the white fuzzies everywhere, and use some of the remover stuff and just gently wipe them off. You can spray them with alcohol to sanitize and totally reuse them. That's what I like about them. You can get your money's worth. And the one thing that I like about these over some of the other lashes is that like the other ones are nice, but these ones are much more sturdy, so you can reuse them more often. After several times, like 4 or 5 uses, they'll start to, shred and separate and fall apart. But you get really good use out of them. I'm so allergic to are you really, Sylvia? I got my lashes done, like professionally, and I became allergic to, or I had a reaction to the glue. And so that's when I had to switch to these. Yeah, I have a discount link. Just comment lashes and it'll send you the link. If you use that link, that is the discount link. And then you can just order from there and it'll give you a good discount. You just get the control kit and start there. And then once you get the control kit, you can totally once you get the control kit, you can determine if you want to go bigger than what you got or like smaller, and then you start from there. I don't, Sylvia, I gotta be honest with you, I really don't know. Like, I would like to say yes, but I don't want to say, yeah, it'll work just fine, and then it not work for you. But if you've never tried the Lashify, maybe try it. And the worst thing that happens is it sucks, and then you don't use it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. The thing that I like about it is it's just a confidence boost when like you don't have on makeup. You know what I mean? And then you just have your lashes on, and it just, I don't know, it gives you a little boost of confidence when you don't look as dead. Okay. So 18, 18, 17, 16. Right next to that one. I think I need to, I don't know if I brought those in enough. It's fine. I think they look even. Okay. So now I have all of my lashes placed. You see how they're like close against the waterline, but you don't want the spine to touch this waterline part because that has more nerve endings. Like you'll feel that and you'll be like literally you'll be so uncomfortable. So now that they're on, you just go through and I take my little wand thing like this and you just mash the spines together along the lashes. And you're like, what do they call it? Fusing. We're fusing the lashes. Ooh, fusing. Just mash them together. Look, we're just going to call it mashing. Fusing sounds like so scientific. I'm telling you, like Lashify is really great. You can YouTube Lashify lashes and there's probably going to be some really professional like videos on there and they're like, do this and whatever. But this is like real girl, everyday style. Y'all know how I am. Like I'm not very formal. So, but I also eat off the floor because 5-second rule because I have a son. And when you're a boy mom, you do gross stuff. Y'all know what I mean too. Okay, so I'm just squeezing those, mashing them together, and they just it kind of like bonds them a little bit more. It's gross, right? Did you guys know that your eyeballs stay the same size your whole entire life? Like when you are born with the same size eyeballs that you have right now. Did you guys know that? Your eyeballs never grow or shrink or anything. They're the exact same size as when you were born. Isn't that crazy? But did you also know that your ears and your nose never stop growing? So if you ever look at your grandpa and you're like, his ears and his nose are really big. I remember my granddad, I remember his nose and his ears, both of them, both my granddads. And they're like, you're like, wait, what's happening? Your ears and your nose never stop growing, but your eyes never change size. Crazy, right? You're welcome for that useless knowledge. I just kind of lift them up. Oh, look, it's stuck. That tackiness will go away. Like it doesn't last forever. So then once they're fused, see how pretty? It's really nice. And then after that tackiness kind of fades or whatever, then they're just kind of like on there. See how it's, really pretty and straight. And then I just come to this side and you just kind of mash the friggin', what do you call it? Spine against the lashes. And then I would let these sit for about 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever. And then you put on whatever you want. The waterproof sealer, the night bond. I'll be honest with you. I don't know the difference. I use them both and it works. So it's fine. But I think they have the night bond is like a eyeliner type. So if you're someone who wants it a little darker at the lash line, use the night bond sealer. But then the waterproof sealer is just like a clear. I still wouldn't go swimming in them. I wouldn't put my head in the bathtub or whatever. But it's okay if some water gets on them. I just wouldn't submerge them. I remember I had my lashes on. I took my my team of artists. I'm a Saint artist, and I took my team on a retreat, and we went to a lake house in South Carolina, and we went tubing. And I remember being on the tube, and you're flying through the water, and I just remember my lashes going, and then they flew off because they were getting like splashed and wet. And so if you're interested in keeping your lashes on, like wear goggles or just don't go tubing with them. So they're not made of concrete, but they will stay on. Like if you're just like a normal person going to the gym and working out, and like I get in my pool, but I don't dunk my head either because I have bad ears. So if the least bit of water gets in my ears, forget it. But you can still like wash your hair and all that stuff. Like it's fine. And so you just kind of like mash them together. I'm telling you, they're really, really easy. The first time it's really weird because it's weird how to hold the thing. It's weird how to get them attached. But once you kind of sit and play with it for a little bit, like then you get used to it. And then you just wake up with your lashes on. And it's really, really pretty. I like it. I just like the little boost of confidence that it gives. So I don't know. Anyways, if you want to get the discount, my discount, just type the word lashes. It'll send you the link. And you can shop for your control kit. The base, I think you get $20 off or something. Or you get a good percentage off the control kit. It's really nice. So that's 18. Now I'm going to put all my lashes back in the little thing. So they have different control kits. So get the one you'll get has like the mirror. And then I think it has the light too around the edge, which I don't really use. But and then you just get the style you want. And then you just go from there and you decide if you want, like, try the ones that they send you, or you can add extras. These, if you want to try these, freaking go for it. Like, go for the EEs, because I never, ever have to wear mascara, and they are just my absolute favorite. Like, they are just so pretty. And then, and also, get this thing, the Snot Sucker. I would get one just because it helps to, and it's cool. I don't know. Don't get it. I don't know what to tell you. Get it if you want it. And then your control kit has the little wand and it has the glue and all of this stuff. And then you just like, it's easy for travel. Like you can take this anywhere. And then if you're someone who's like me and you really, really like them and you want to try like different styles and different sizes or whatever, get one of these. And it's just like an extra little holder and you can just put all your gossamers in there. I don't know what a gossamer is. Just call them lashes. They're lashes. And then, yeah, that's it. Hold on. Mine's not closing. There it goes. And so you just have different choices of those. And then definitely get if you're someone who, like, you can't keep the water out of your face, get the waterproof stuff. And then, so I'll put that on after, like, 30 minutes or so. I think that's the wrong one. Hold on. Let the tackiness kind of sit there for a minute and then use... Okay, so this is the Night Bond stuff. And this is the one that's like a eyeliner a little bit. And so you'll put that along the lash line. And then this one is the waterproofer. And this one you put on like a mascara. And you can even use this like along the spines. And this will help remove some of the sticky. So just let them sit for a little bit and then do that. And they'll last you for a good long time. So... anyways, if you want the link, just comment lashes and it'll be sent to you automatically. And then, of course, if you have any questions, just message me or text me or whatever. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to go on my Facebook now and I'm going to do a makeup live, a makeup demo tutorial situation. So if you want to pop over to my Facebook, do that. And I'll show you some of this cool makeup that I'm slinging. And you can tell me if you want to try that too. So thanks, guys. I hope you have a good day. Try the lashes. You'll love them. Love you. Bye.